All right, what is going on, YouTube? It is Quick Snoopy, and today we are doing an updated 2018 December setup video. Just giving a brief overview real quick, and then let's go ahead and start with the details. So, when you walk in my room, you will see a few posters, a lamp, a fan, Halo 5 poster. That was a really good game. Dota, that is a very good game. And Destiny the Taken King. I also have a Grand Theft Auto 5 poster. This is my dog. She likes to stay on my bed and sleep and is very camera shy. Yeah. All right. And then when we turn back around this way, we see a monitor, and I have a laptop. I have an iPad. My dog is jumping on me right now. I have a Samsung tablet, a Chromebook, some wireless headphones, and some cables, as well as my Xbox games. So over here is where I spend most of my day. Oh, puppy. Right here in front of these three monitors. It is an amazing view. BenQ monitors, I'll have all the specs in the description. SteelSeries keyboard, headset, mouse, SteelSeries mouse pad, Evil Geniuses, Blue Yeti microphone, and then right here we turn, and that is the wonderful, amazing new computer that I built. Again, the specs will be in the description. Below this, under my desk, I have two computers. One that I'm probably going to use for like a streaming computer. The second one I might use as like a server computer. And then I have a third one right here as well. Have some wireless adapters. Also, I got this side note. This is really nice. It keeps like my drinks cold for the entire day. We have a Sprite, and then also this is where I charge my phone. It's really nice, wireless charging. I love it. And we turn over here, and we have the kennel. I still use these old alarm clocks. I love it. I'm telling you, it is amazing. Backpack, it is actually finals week, so. And here is the walk-in closet. We got my jersey hanging up there. Straight in front, we have my dresser. We also have some hats, and these are kind of things I've collected through traveling and at Dota tournaments and such. And then we look to my right when I come in. I kind of have boxes just from building my computer. I need to get rid of these. I have another backpack up there. That's where I keep my camera. I'm currently recording with my iPhone, the new iPhone X. Anyways, I have a somewhat of a shoe collection. A lot of basketball shoes, some Vans, and other than that, that is about it. And then you can turn the light off here, close the door, and we're back. So, I also have a bathroom that connects to my bedroom, which is really nice because I literally just spend most of my day here and then walk right there, and then I sleep, and everything I need is here, including my dog. But yes, that is pretty much an updated setup video. Not a whole lot else to add. I have some speakers there as well, and I have some speakers behind these monitors, as you can see right there. So that's always nice. I can kind of lay back. I use that other monitor for either streaming or watching a movie. I can lay down in bed, watch a movie and relax, or if there's a tournament going on. And the iPads on the shelf, I kind of move those and take them whenever I need. Sometimes I'll put it on my desk. Other times I will leave them there. But my desk is clean, and my computer, the lights on it look amazing. And I'm gonna go ahead and jump over to my computer, do some B-roll footage, talk about the specs. This is indeed the part where I said I would talk about the PC specs. So let's start with the motherboard. I chose an Asus ROG Strix Z390E gaming motherboard. That is a 9th gen motherboard, part of the Republic of Gamers brand, I guess you could say, part of Asus. And the reason I chose this motherboard in particular was I did a lot of research, and it had a lot of nice features on it, but more particularly the brand. I went with Asus, and in previous builds I went with MSI. And I have had a lot of problems with MSI motherboards. I've had them go out on me within like a year or two. I've had problems like 3 different motherboards from MSI, and then the second one, the capacitor leaked, it like overheated, and like the capacitor started dripping liquid onto my graphics card. That was on my most recent computer. However, their support did help me RMA it, and I was able to get a new motherboard, but still just the hassle and the pain and the time it took to do that. I try not to use MSI, but I'll go more into detail with that later. So for the CPU, like I said, I did get a 9th generation i7. So it's the Intel Core i7 9700K. That is an 8-core processor with 8 threads, and a base frequency at 3.6 gigahertz and a max turbo frequency of 4.9 and 12 megabytes of smart cache. That's pretty much all there is of this processor. This processor is amazing, and I have had no problems with live streaming. I've been live streaming a lot lately on twitch.tv/QuickSnoopy. If you haven't already, link is in the description. Go ahead and follow. But I've been live streaming a lot recently. Even when I edit videos and like certain games that are CPU intensive, this processor is the newest processor released from Intel. And it just came out, and the day that it released, I was lucky to get my hands on one. I remember stepping out of my economics class in college, and I walked out of the class, bought it from Amazon on my phone, and walked back in my class. I was so happy that I was able to get my hands on one, because they did sell out like instantly right as they released them. So I don't know if they have any more in stock right now. I would hope they did for the holidays, but I've had this computer for I think a few weeks now. So let's go ahead and talk about the cooler I used for the CPU, and that is the NZXT Kraken X62. It is a amazing liquid cooler. I will share some pros and cons. The cons is it kind of was difficult to install, even though I do have a really big case. NZXT is a really good brand, and I love the cam software, but it has a lot of bugs. And the software that this cooler uses is really nice because it shows my temperature. I can change the lighting, as you guys saw probably in the case. I have case lighting, and I also have lighting on the radiator, or on the CPU cooler itself. The problem I had, though, is I think I'm getting conflicting issues with the motherboard software from Asus and the NZXT software, trying to do the different RGB colors and such. But anyways, nonetheless, really good cooler. I don't have anything too bad to say about it. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's look at the memory. So for the RAM, I chose to go with Corsair. I have had no problems with Corsair RAM in the past, and I really enjoy their Corsair Vengeance series. I previously had their DDR3, but for this build and this motherboard, I had to upgrade to DDR4, so I got a Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, 16 gigabytes, 2 8 gig sticks, DDR4, 3200 megahertz. The RAM lights up, it's white, it looks amazing, and I don't have anything bad to say about that either. It is a lot faster than DDR3, I will say that. I ended up using a Samsung 860 EVO, which is the newer version of the Samsung 850 EVO. It's a 500 gig SSD, solid state drive, of course, and I have never had an SSD before until now, and I gotta say it is amazing. I noticed that my times loading in the games, booting into Windows, everything is so much quicker. I would recommend it. I do have a few storage drives. I have like a 3 terabyte Western Digital, and I also have a Seagate hard drive that's like 1 terabyte. Anyways, so for video card, I went with the newly released MSI RTX 2070. Now, a lot of people, because it just released, are really hesitant to get it, but I have had no problems with this at all. It is one of the best, if not the best, right, other than the MSI or the RTX 2080 graphics card on the market right now. So this thing, like, there's nothing this computer can't run, right? Between the new processor and the new graphics card, it is amazing. It is perfect. Let's go ahead and look at the case. Oh, I'll go ahead and talk. So I did get an MSI video card, right? The only problems I've had were with MSI motherboards. I went with the MSI graphics card. It had some good reviews, and I also had some really bad reviews. I think there was like a bad batch of video cards they released because some people got their cards dead upon arrival. But I will mention, I guess, if anyone is interested, it is an 8 gig card, but it has a DDR6 RAM. So 8 gigs of DDR6 on the graphics card with a boost clock of 1830 megahertz, base clock of 1410, and yeah, I love it. You can customize the RGB colors on the graphics card as well, so that's really nice. Let's go ahead and look at the case. For the case, I decided to go with the NZXT H700i, and it's an upgraded version of the H700. It is a white case with a tempered glass panel, and I love it. You can customize the lights inside the case through the NZXT software, so that's kind of also why I went with the NZXT cooler. I know there's a Corsair one that's really similar. But yeah, moving on to the power supply, I guess. I got an 850 watt, 80 plus gold certified, fully modular thermal take. It's RGB. My power supply is RGB. But I gotta say, when I built this computer, I had some issues. And the issues lied with this power supply. I had all the connectors needed, which is nice. I did plenty of research on everything, making sure it was compatible, it'd have enough power, it'd have enough connectors, and the power supply ended up being bad. So I had to end up returning it, and then I got a new one, the same exact one actually, because I really wanted to go with RGB, and I'm glad I did. It is really nice. I mean, the power supply works. Now it has no problems, so there's nothing else. And then I have the 3 BenQ monitors, the 24-inch, 1 millisecond response time monitors. I love it. BenQ is an amazing brand. I might get another monitor. I don't know yet. I don't even know where I'd put it, to be honest with you. And then I did mention the SteelSeries Apex M750 gaming keyboard and SteelSeries Rival 310 mouse, and the SteelSeries Arctis 5 headset. I like it. I really do. Nothing too bad to say about anything. The only problem I had with this computer was just the power supply when I got it. Everything else works great. My computer is pretty quiet. It lights up nice. I can change the colors. It's fast. There's nothing this thing can't do. It edits videos like a boss. It runs games like a beast. This is one of the best computers available on the market right now. I did dump some money into it, which is really nice. It'll last me a long time, I'm hoping. Plenty of good brands. I previously always had like an AMD processor, but now I switched over to Intel, and I can safely say I probably won't go back to AMD anytime soon. Intel makes amazing processors, and I love my i7. So for gaming it works good, for everyday use it works good, video editing, streaming, all of that. Again, that 8 cores is huge. The 8 cores and the 8 threads. There's so much multitasking that this processor can do, and the RAM as well. My previous computer had 16 gigs of DDR3, and then now I'm at 16 gigs of DDR4, so it's a lot faster. Maybe I'll upgrade to 32 gigs of RAM. I don't really think I'll need to. Everything I have right now works just fine, and I don't really see a need to upgrade. So if you enjoyed this video, I did talk a lot about PC specs and go into detail, and I have some Battlefield 1 gameplay in the background. I've been waiting to get Battlefield 5. I know I had some bugs when it first released, and I do have it on the Xbox, but lately I haven't been playing anything except my computer, and I've been playing Battlefield 1, a little bit of Rainbow Six Siege, and some Dota, StarCraft. That's about it. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.
Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I thought